Hey, what's up? It's your boy Dub134 down back. So today we're gonna be talking about not a book, not a book review, not no nothing. As you guys can probably see in this, this is about a steal, a bargain deal of books here. That I kind of found out because I was kind of like looking up one morning. I was kind of like, I was visiting my girlfriend on a weekend, and I wanted to go check it out. I was kind of bored in the morning. We weren't getting together until about noon. I didn't really have anything else to do, so I was just kind of like I was kind of looking up like where cheap comic books are at, things like that, and I found Ollies apparently had a great deal, and I will be here to say so far yes it is when it comes to the values of the book comparison to what I saw on Amazon. Some of these books I saw on Amazon were $15. I think the lowest price was 10, and guess what? None of these books are over $6. Most of these books were $3. So what are these books? These are comic books, of course, because I do comic books mostly on this channel. Some of the books, but mostly comic books. I did look in the book section to see if there's any good sci-fi or Star Wars books. I didn't really see very many. I will do a more in-depth look on that stuff later on. But let's go ahead and just kind of go over what the books are, right? I have 12 of them here for you guys. I think 12. We'll count as I go along just to make sure. Star Wars Last Flight of the Harbinger. This is volume 4 of the book series. So I believe 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm trying to look to see which ones come up next. So this is issue 20 and beyond. And these aren't entirely in order. That's the only big thing. And if you're really an order guy like I am, you know what? If the other 3 are $15 each, I can make that deal because guess what? I got one for free, one for only $3. So yes, so this is $3 at Ollie's. This was only $3. I believe this one was most definitely $15. A lot of these are Star Wars and Marvel. I got a couple of DC in here, mostly Marvel books. This is another $3 one. It's also Star Wars. It is Star Wars Skywalker Strikes. This is number 1. Also like a $15, $20 book, which is kind of ridiculous. These books are not that big. I have this book. I did a review for you guys, I think, on that one. No, I didn't. Not yet. That's coming up, guys. That is coming up for sure. But Star Wars, looking pretty good. Skywalker Strikes. I don't remember. I think this takes place between when does this take place? Let me look. Is a period of renewed hope in rebelling the evil Galactic Empire. Greatest weapon does or has been destroyed by the young rebellion pilot Skywalker. Okay, so this is after the first one. I think this one is also in there. The Last Flight of Harbinger, exactly too. This is also $3. And then at the end, I'll give you guys a price total. I have it down here. Another Star Wars one, which is Star Wars Leia Volume. I believe this is Volume 1, or maybe she just has one story. Why did I pick this one up? It was also $3. It looked good. This was Princess Leia's first run of her own series, and I kind of want to check it out. I know I'm going to do a lot more guy comic book stuff, but I would like to be get into more female stuff, not because I'm sexist, but because, I don't know, because I can. Okay, so this is in between the New Hope and Rogue One. Here's a good one. I've actually heard this one's actually a good one to get, and this was also $3, guys. Really, we're already looking at $9 for something that probably should be around $40 now. Poe Dameron. I know a lot of people love this guy, and he's not a bad act. He's not a bad character. He's not a bad actor. I think they're trying to make him the new Solo, and I don't think that's really who. He needs to be his own man. Okay. This is also $3. I believe this one takes place after 30 years have passed since the defeat of the Galactic Empire by the threat terminal to send the title force or a military force aiming to secretly overthrow the New Republic. Okay, so this is during in between. This is after this is 30 years after they destroyed them again. The Empire, not the third time, not the New Order, but the original Empire. Also only $3. Then we have a book called Solo. This is also only $3. Yes, $3. You know, these books aren't that great. It's $3. It's worth what? One issue out of these, probably. You know, and Solo takes place probably sometime before. Let me go and look for you guys real quick. It's a period of unrest in the galaxy oppressed by the Empire. Okay, so this happens during the Empire Age, probably before Han Solo meets Luke. Yeah, it's before he met Luke, I believe. So that's kind of cool. Secret Citadel. Man, I kind of looked and I thought I might have this one, but I don't think I do have this one. I don't think I have any duplicates. But this is kind of cool. This is after, of course. I believe this is also after. I don't know where Secret Citadel takes place. I need to look up a lot of these things for you guys to be able to understand where they are. And at this time of turmoil in the galaxy, while the evil Galactic Empire retains strong force of rebellion allies, continue to struggle for freedom. I don't know. This is somewhere in there. It's just its own standalone story in the continuous timeline. And this is another great example to show why Star Wars will probably never be like a Marvel thing. This is all a part of the same timeline. These main characters are in every major thing, so you can't have side things going on because they're not as interesting. These characters alone are not that interesting. I don't think, besides Luke and a couple of others. Han wasn't even that interesting alone. They were like, I don't even want a Han book. I don't want a Han book. I want a Han movie. I just want Han to be part of the whole thing. Getting out of Star Wars for a quick second, guys. We have another $3 book, Black Panther. Ta ni Hakota. Whatever. A Nation Under Our Feet. One book. Book one. And I have yet to read very much Marvel, if any, of the newer stuff. And this will be kind of cool to get my feet a little wet. For cheap, too. As you guys can see, these are very, very, very cheap. But, who do we have next? Lando Calrissian. Lando, another $3 book. All at Ollies, guys. All at Ollies. This is cheap. There's a period of scarce. Okay, so the Galactic Empire is still around. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. So we're gonna have Star Wars, and we're going into the still Marvel. This is $4.99. This is Weapon X program. Death of Wolverine. I got it for 2 reasons. It looked cool. And it's a newer kind of type deal, so I just kind of wanted to check it out. It looks kind of interesting, so we'll kind of give it a shot. If I'm really confused, I'll do some background research. He died here in the Paradise facility, surrounded by the failed experiments of the now deceased Dr. Abraham Cornelius. Their story begins here. Okay, going back to Star Wars, people in the Marvel Galaxy. This is $6 and is a hard copy of Kanan. The hard copy was $30, I believe, on Amazon. That is unfreaking real. I am real excited to read this. This is history. I believe this is the whole thing, or is this the first one? I believe this should be the whole thing. I have not opened it yet. I will open it once I start reading it. These are all in decent condition too. Yes, there are some in bad condition there because they don't really organize any of them. It kind of sucks. But after the apocalypse ends, I'll probably go back and see if there's anything else there, just because that would be kind of fun. Another DC book we have going. This is from the New 52, so I don't know if this still stands right now, but I'm going to kind of look at it. It's Damian, Son of Batman. This This is also $6 hardcover copy. These are kind of nice collections I have in my book. I have around 250 now comic books I've been collecting for about 4 years now. I've been collecting comic books for about 4 years now. And I've been working my way up, and that is also $6. Then I have this one called Batman Arkham Knight Genesis. This is $4. You know what? I picked it up just because I could. I don't know if this is going to be good. It's probably going to be really bad. I don't want that great. But, I picked it up because it kind of looked interesting. It's a prelude to the video game phenomenon, so I kind of want to check it out. So it's very interesting. And then last but not least, Martian Manhunter. I have not read really anything where he is the main guy in it. John Jones. So, it seems to be a little bit newer, maybe not super new, but it seems to be on the newer end. So I'll have to look at that. So I have 12 books here. It was $49 for all of these. That is averaging $4 per book. That is unreal, people. That is unreal. That is a great deal over at Ollies. And I was actually looking up. I was like, how did Ollies survive? How's Ollies doing? Ollies stock percentage gone up higher than Amazon's. A store that's all in-house. You can't buy anything online. I don't believe so. You can't buy any Ollies stuff online. You have to go in. And it's unreal. It is unfreaking real how good Ollies is doing right now and how much they got these hands of these books probably because they had too many of them. They wanted to get out the newer stuff. They didn't want to they didn't want to have all these backlogged books. They didn't have a bunch of them in the warehouses, so they got rid of them over to Ollies. Like, oh shoot, take it. If we can make a dime off of each one, we'll take it. I like this. It's a good steal. I believe it's close to a steal. Yes, you're paying for it still, but I think overall it's a lot better. Especially if you're not sure. It's a $3 investment. It's not a huge deal. For some others, it is a big deal. And if it is, I understand. But look for in the future, guys. I will be doing reviews on these, especially because I'll be kind of being like, oh man, Martian Manhunter was really good. So was Damien, and all the Star Wars ones were pretty good to great. And I'll be like, go out to Ollies now and buy them because they probably won't be there for forever. Probably for the next couple months they might be there, but you guys need to start working on it. And Ollies will have other books up there too. I'm gonna see if I can take pictures, videos, things like that at Ollies because man, you guys need to see these things. It is something that a lot of comic book fans are like me, who are not really loyal. I grew up, when I started collecting comic books, I started out with the internet stuff. I started just going online to buy them, so I never really went to stores. I didn't go into stores until this past Black Friday because they had like a 40% off sale or something on everything. It was a great deal. I went in and it was really cool. It was fun to be there, but I didn't grow up, or I didn't I didn't start going to comic book stores. I did everything online to buy them and get them shipped to my house. It's a little bit different for me personally because I'm not loyal to those places. I support them. If I could, I would support them. But I don't have the money to. So I go to Ollies and things like that to find cheaper ones. But I understand people are like, I don't want to do that. I still want to go to the comic book store. I don't want to check them out. I don't want to buy them there. I like them better there. I'm guaranteed a better looking product. And you probably are. And I totally agree. If you want to go, stay over there. If you want to go to the comic book store, is great. But this is more for the people that are like, I kind of want to get into comic books, but I don't want to pay $15 for something that I might read for 2 seconds and be like, this ain't me. And you know what? That's great. Boom. Go to Ollies. Buy one of the Star Wars ones. It's $3. Buy Skywalker Strikes. Why not? Everybody knows the Star Wars storyline. You can easily just buy that one, kind of read it, see what you guys think. It's love it, enjoy it. Go out, start buying out more. If you can't find volume 2, you get it online. You get volume 3 online. And I think that is a part. And I'm a business guy, so I understand business, and I understand that's kind of what I look at a lot. And I understand that's probably what they're looking for. They probably gave them Volume 1 and Volume 4 because guess what? They want you to read Volume 2 and 3 too, and that's how they're going to make their money because you're going to go online and buy 2 and 3. Or for Martian Manhunter, people love Martian Manhunter and it ends on a twist. Dude, you're going to go out and buy Volume 2. If it's $15 online, you're going to buy it, right? So, sorry, this is a really long video. The last couple of videos have been kind of long. The last video is kind of longer too. But let me get in the comment section below. Do you guys like the idea of going to Ollies? You know, Ollies is kind of an interesting place. I've never really been one to want to go to Ollies. Because I've gone to half-price books, saw some decent prices, but nothing great. And I would love to talk to you guys about half-price books. Half-price books have some great products, have some great books too, that are probably really good and cheap. I've seen books that are slashed, not even more than 50, 60, 70%. I saw a book collection that was originally $115, $45, $30. I was going to buy them, but I didn't have the money at the time to buy them, and I should have probably bought them, but they're probably worth a lot more now. Because I could have resold on Amazon for $115 if I didn't like it. But also, I am a book collector. I don't like getting rid of books. I like keeping them. I like having them. I like storing them. I don't want to be like, I don't know. I just like having them. You know what? It is something to always have. It's something to look at. It's something to be like, hey man, you know, I'll go back and read this all over again because that's who I am. I don't read things online. I like them in my hand. But okay, that's the end of everything, guys. That's the end of my gist. That's the end of my talking. But I'm serious, guys. Let me know the guys in the comment section below. What do you think of my spiel, my little rant towards the end about, you know, if you're new, if you're a novice to comic books and you don't want to go into the store and buy a $30 one, or you don't go to Amazon and buy a $15, $20 one because you don't want to wait 2 weeks from now to buy one. You go into Ollies. Ollies is essential workers right now, I think. And I hope I upload this when it's still going on because this way, guys, like, no, this is post pandemic apocalypse. Still, you can go into the Ollies. You can still do these things. You can go into there and you'll be like, oh my gosh, $3. You know, I need something to read every once in a while when I don't want, with my girlfriend, when my parents are busy, my family's busy, when I'm bored at home. If you live by yourself and you're near an Ollies, man, and you haven't gotten to comic books or you kind of thought about it, but you're not really sure, go into Ollies, buy one, buy two, buy three, buy four. You're like, oh, it's $15 for 3 of them. Okay, I can do it. Go home. Read one, read two, read them, check them out, talk to them about your friends. If you don't really like it that much, give them to a friend, or you could probably resell them online, honestly, for $10 or $15 because that's what they're going for on Amazon. So let me know in the comment section below. What do you guys think? Go out, check out some comic books. You guys are new to everything, but you guys aren't new. Still, if you guys are running a budget, Ollies is a great decision. But that's it, guys. Peace. Later. And don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe for more videos.